JEE Mains kids, in this video we are going to discuss the 4th April Shift 2 JEE Mains 2026 Physics Paper Solutions. First let me have the difficulty level of the paper and what marks and what percentiles you are going to get. So first we'll start with the physics. Physics is moderate and it's about the formula based and around 4 questions were little bit difficult. The rest of paper everything is formula based. And they asked 2 assertion reason, one match the following, and numerical type was very easy. So the paper was moderate, easily manageable. Chemistry easy and directly is about the anxiety level. The math as usual tough and lengthy and also trickier. So these two will be student friendly, and here if you score more, a better rank in the maths. And there's one basic strategy is what you're supposed to implement. Then regarding the marks, 95 marks will be 90 percentile. Then 125 marks, 95 percentile. Then 150 marks, 97 percentile. 165 marks is around 98 percentile. Now that how do we get 165? Here physics, the minimum you have to score around 60. The chemistry also around 60, 120. 120 the maths around 45 to 50. Then that 98 percentile you are going to reach. The balance of paper should be like this. Or in physics you are scoring 50. The chemistry should be 70. Then the remaining 40, 45 marks or 50 marks. The manageable will be 98 percentile. You have to do that. So from easy moderate paper you have to score more. And the tough paper, yes. So here you score 40 marks will get you 98 to 99 percentile. Here you have to score more. Minimum it should be around 55 to 60 marks. Then only open the desired 98 percentile will come. So there's even those who are writing the other shifts have this particular plan. The easy paper, to have the better percentile you have to score more, and the tough paper with less marks also you will get more percentile, but anything minimum 40 will be there. Toughest paper minimum 40, easy paper 60 marks to have the 98 percentile. This is one basic trick of the JEE Mains. Once again I am repeating, with the paper tough with 40 marks you'll get 98 percentile. With the paper easy with 60 marks you'll get 98 percentile. So what is your entire approach should be? You have to score 40 to 60 marks. Then definitely 2 papers 60 marks, and in one of the paper 40, okay fine, manageable. Like this you have to plan it. Okay, we'll start with the physics paper discussion. Okay, there's a question based on magnetism and magnetic materials. The level of question is moderate. At point P at R equal to 5 centimeter, distance from center of 2 bar magnets, each of having magnetic moment 3 root 5 ampere meter. Find the magnetic field at point P. Now here on this diagram, the magnetic field produced by this first bar magnet will be in this direction, B1. Because the point P lies on the axis of this. Then the magnetic field produced by the second bar magnet will be in this direction, B2. And the resultant field will be in this direction. So this will become root of B1 square plus B2 square. What is the magnetic field on the axis? 2 mu naught m by 4 pi x cube. This will be on the bisector, mu naught m by 4 pi x cube. There are the squares. So this will become 4 plus 1. So mu naught m 4 pi x cube into root 5. Substituting all the values, x is 5 centimeter, so cube of that one. So it will be magnetic field at point P will be Mu naught will be 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7. This will be 4 pi. 5 centimeter, 0.05 whole cube. M will be 3 root 5 into root 5. Solving this, we'll get 12 millitesla. Now the problem is very simple. You should remember magnetic field on the axis and bisector formula. Okay, we'll take the next question. Okay, kids, way to prepare for JEE Advanced 2026 Physics. In this Sridhar Physics channel, in our channel, 4,500 best problems are explained here. Directly learning from them. Okay, easily manageable. 4,500, not 1, 2. Per chapter, almost around more than 100 problems are there. Then what about these problems? They're all like a AITS of various top institutes, the grant test or AITS or the rank booster problems which are there in different top institutes material. From those particular test papers, I picked up the best conceptual which are needed for JEE Advanced, and I explained everything here in this channel. And not only that, the standard books are there. We have plenty of good JEE Advanced books are there. The best which are level of JEE Advanced, all are dumped in this channel. Please do explore. For physics, there's a very exclusive JEE Advanced one. You'll get all varieties of questions. Just learning that 4,500 will ensure you best rank very easily in terms of physics below 100, below 1,000. To that extent, the content is there. Fine. So, and also DPP is available in the app, so make use of it. Plenty of DPPs are there, all advanced level. Okay, everyone, thanks for great support and please do take the membership. We are adding animations to our all the videos, so I need a lot of your support. Hmm? Okay, thanks everyone for great support. Let me continue the paper discussion. Okay, this question is based on the simple harmonic motion or oscillations. Little bit of the figure shows a disk of mass and radius are hinged at point A and free to oscillate above the axis. This is the axis. Find the time period of small oscillations of this one. So we'll take help of there's a parallax theorem. The moment of inertia about this axis will be moment of inertia about the axis should be equal to ICC dash plus mr square. Okay, then this separation is r. Then what is ICC dash? For the disk, it will be about any diameter mr square by 4. So this will become 5 mr square by 4. Then from rigid body oscillation, the formula will be time period t is equal to 2 pi moment of inertia I by m g into perpendicular distance is r, and the weight mg will act. And what is this x? I'll call it. What is x? X is the perpendicular distance measured from the axis to the center of mass, and this should be equal to r. So 2 pi moment of inertia about the axis, how much will be? 5 mr square by 4 mg into r. 2 pi 5r by 4g. Okay, very simple problem based on oscillations. Little bit you should have this formula you should know, then it's very easy to solve. We'll take the next one. Okay, this question is based on the kinematics moderate level. A particle is projected from ground whose x and y coordinates varies with the time according to the equation. Find the initial angle theta. So the equation is there. So we'll substitute, eliminate t from this equation. Y equal to 43.6. T will be x by 24 minus 4.9. T will be x by 24 whole square. Y equal to x tan theta minus g x square 2u square cos square theta. So quotient of x will compare tan theta will be 43.6 by 24. So this will come around 1.82. There's a formula substituting, eliminating t. Substitute this t here. Okay, fine. Then comparing with the standard equation of the projectile motion, tan theta, quotient of x will be tan theta. Very simple problem. You should have the proper basics first. This question is based on semiconductors. That's a bit tough. It's based on the theory of the diode. For a diode assertion, for the diode in reverse bias, current is independent of applied voltage at breakdown. I think it's correct. And it increases drastically just after breakdown. So if you go for the reverse bias characteristic, the graph will be like this. There's a breakdown voltage, there's a reverse voltage, and there's a reverse current. Know what it's telling? For a diode in reverse bias, current is independent of applied voltage at breakdown. Okay, fine. Means you breakdown voltage, what will happen? Though it's a constant, current will be increasing. Before breakdown, only majority charge carriers flow. No, here only minority, both majority and minority carriers. This current is on due to both majority minority. Here it will be only due to minority. Both majority and minority. This reverse current. Here it's only due to minority. So this will be wrong, this will be correct. We'll take the next question. This question based on de Broglie matter waves. It's a moderate level. Electron and proton are accelerated with the same potential to achieve de Broglie wavelength of lambda 1, lambda 2. Then the ratio of that is asking. So it will be like a lambda 1 by lambda 2 equal to h by mass of electron into velocity of electron by h by mass of proton into velocity of proton. They are accelerated by the same potential. If they are accelerated by same potential, here we'll choose electron, here we'll choose proton. Potential difference, let it be V naught. When they arrive here, this will be EV naught should be equal to, they will have same kinetic energy. The masses will be different, their speed will be different. But the kinetic energy will be same. So therefore now this we will rewrite momentum in terms of kinetic energy. 2k mp by 2k me. So this will be mass of proton by mass of electron. Mass of proton will be 1849 me by me. 1849. This will be the root of it. Simple idea. So the basics of electrostatics: charge into potential difference equal to kinetic energy acquired. Since both electron proton they carry same, they carry same charge, so both will have same kinetic energy when they pass through that potential difference. And there is a question based on gravitation, moderate level. At what height does the gravitational acceleration become 1/9 of gravity at the surface of planet? And what is the formula for acceleration due to gravity? G dash equal to G by 1 plus H by R whole square. I think there's one basic formula, you know it. What height is asking? So how much it will become? 1/9. G by 9 is equal to G by 1 plus H by R whole square. So this will become 1 plus H by R equal to square root of 9. 1 plus H by R equal to 3. H equal to 2R. Simple idea based question. Just variation of G with the depth, height, those formulas if you remember. With that manageable this one. This is a question based on kinematics. It's a tough question. Two cars A and B are moving on a road with a speed 180 km per hour. Car A moving with 100 km, car B with 80 km per hour. A stone is thrown from the car B. There is a stone with a speed V relative to it. Stone hits the car A with a speed 5 meters per second with respect to car A. Ignore the gravity. Find the value of V. This relative velocity you have to calculate. Okay, now this 5 meters you convert into kilometer will get here. 18 km per hour. So this will become velocity of stone with respect to A equal to velocity of stone minus velocity of the car A. Velocity of stone with respect to car A equal to velocity of stone minus velocity of car A. Velocity of stone with respect to car A, 18, positive. Absolute velocity of stone, we don't know. Velocity of car A, 100. So this will become, and this will be positive. So velocity of stone will become now 118 km per hour. Okay, this is absolute velocity of stone. The absolute velocity of stone is positive, will be like this. Then velocity of stone with respect to car B equal to velocity of stone with respect to ground minus velocity of car B. Velocity of stone with respect to car B is what? V. VSP. This is what we should calculate. Velocity of stone with respect to ground, 118, positive. Velocity of car B, 80, positive. So this will become 38 kilometers per hour. Simple relative velocity definition is being asked here. There is a question based on kinematics and easy level. A toy gun fires bullets in every possible direction. It is found that bullet lands at maximum horizontal distance of 6.4 meters. What do you mean by maximum horizontal? Maximum horizontal distance of 6.4 meters from the gun. There is nothing but the maximum range. What is the expression for maximum range in projectile? U square by G. 6.4 equal to U square. G will be 10. U square equal to 64. U equal to 8 meters per second. An easy question. Just based on simple projectile motion. Projectile motion, very important topic. Almost in all papers it is being asked. Those who are writing other shifts, please do revise this topic. This question is based on EM waves and it's an easy level. B bar equal B naught sine omega t minus k j cap is Planck field of EM wave. Then its electric field vector is. Now we have to generate what is the direction in which the wave is propagating along positive x-axis and B bar directed along y-axis. Then the vector will be like this, no? E cap cross B cap will give C cap. Now the E bar vector must be directed along negative z-axis. So therefore this will become minus k cap. And the EM wave propagating along positive x-axis. So this is option 1. So how it will be? B cap cross C cap will give E cap vector. J cross I will be minus k. Okay, fine. So minus k cap. Very easy questions. You have to read theory. Theory part is very important. Then solving PYQ. There is a question based on ray optics lens topic. Easy level. As shown in figure for a biconvex lens, focal length is f and both radius of curvatures are r. Find the value of f by r. Lens maker formula 1 by f equal to mu minus 1 by r minus 1 by y negative sign. If you assume the incident ray coming from this direction towards right will be positive. So this r will be positive, this r will be negative. Now the focal length of this asking 1.4 minus 1 by this will be 2r. It's asking the ratio of f by r. F by r will be 0.8, 0.4. Okay, this will become 0. F by r 1 by 0.8, 10 by 8, 4 by 5. So this will become 1.25. Purely definition based. Okay, there is a question based on fluid dynamics, moderate level. Figure shows a pipe with cross-section area 10 centimeter square. Water flows from one end with velocity 20 centimeter per second. Other end of pipe is closed and consists of 10 holes, each of area 30 millimeter square. Find velocity of water coming out from each hole. Now we'll apply the equation of continuity. A1, okay, this is A1, this velocity say V1. Here individual holes A, the velocity will be V, and there are how many holes are there? 10 holes are there. Then the flow rate at one point, at this point, Q1, so equal to N into Q. So this will become A1 into V1. number of folds 10 into area of cross section of each fold into velocity v. So this will be A1. A1 will be directly as given this value 10 into 10 to the power of minus 4. All this in centimeter, no need to convert. 10 into, okay, this will be 10 into 20, 10 into area of cross section of each hole, 30 millimeter. Okay, I think here we'll convert this into centimeter. V1 will be 10 into 10 to the power of minus 4 into velocity will be 20 into centimeter by 100, 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 into, we'll convert all into SI units. Then in the end, we'll bring back to the CGS. Area of cross section of each hole, 30 into 10 to the power of millimeter square, 10 to the power of minus 6 into, this is the speed. Solving this, we'll get the V in meters, convert that into centimeter per second. 66 will come. This question based on polarization and little bit tough. We have to analyze it. To set up a polarizer used to polarize natural light action, find the value of ratio of intensity I1 and I2, angle of axis is shown in figure from a fixed axis. Now what does it mean? This, we'll call this a polarizer A, polarizer B. This we'll call P, Q, R. Then we'll analyze this problem. What about this A? It is making an angle. If this is the fixed axis, this polarizer A will make an angle 30 degrees. Then polarizer B will make angle 90 degrees. Then what is the polarizing, what is the angle between them? Will be 60 degrees. What is the intensity here? I naught. Then here intensity will be equal to how much? I naught by 2. Then this intensity is I1. How much is equal to? I1 is equal to I naught by 2 cos square 60. This will become I naught by 8. Okay, fine. Next again, we'll draw the similar diagram for this. This is a fixed axis, intensity I naught. First, we'll get the 30 degrees. This is the polarizer P. Polarizer Q will make angle 60 degrees, will become 30. Polarizer R will make angle 90 with fixed axis. This will become 30. What are the intensities? This will become I naught by 2, IQ, and let this be I2. So what is IQ is equal to? I naught by 2 cos square 30 degrees. What about I2? I2 equal to IQ into cos square 30 degrees. So this will become I naught by 2 cos square 30 cos square 30. Solving this, we'll get 9 I naught by 32. Now it's asking ratio I1 by I2. I naught by 8, 9 I naught by 32, 4 by 9. Very good question. You should have the basic diagram like this. Malus law, we applied it. This question based on magnetism and matter and the easy definition based one. Material of mu1 is present inside a solenoid where magnetfield is found to be 1 Tesla. the magnetic field intensity. Magnetic intensity is asking. So we know the magnetic field inside the solenoid is given by mu naught mu r into h. What is the magnetic field? 1 Tesla. Mu naught value 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7. Mu r value 400 into h. So this everything will become 16 pi. Option 2 will come. You have to solve for h. H will be 1 by 16 pi into 10 to the power of minus 5. If you send it to numerator, it will become 10 to the power of 5. And this will be your key. Simple definition based. Magnetic field inside the solenoid with any magnetic material will become mu r times of mu naught h. There is a question based on electrostatics and little bit tougher. Conceptually, you have to analyze it. Free charge cannot exist inside the conductor. Yes. If any charge is there, it will be pushed to the surface of the material. This will be true. If free charge is kept between the plates of capacitor, then it will experience force and it will drift. Yes. F equal to QE. And it will experience force. This is also true, and both are not related. So we'll go for option 2. Whatever charge you give to conductor will come onto the surface of conductor. So it cannot exist inside the conductor. Basics of electrostatics. Assertion is this is about the capacity. In between the plates of capacitor, there will be electric field, and due to that electric field, charge will experience force and it will accelerate. So and it will drift. Drift in sense will move. There is a question based on wave optics and will come under tough level, difficult level. In a YDA experiment, a sheet of thickness T and mu equal to 1.56 introduced at a slit. Here we'll bring the slab. What is the thickness of the slab? T, and let be the mu. The central maxima shift to the position of 7th maxima. 7th maxima is here and it will exactly shift, and this is the central maxima. Okay, fine. Without slab, central magma will be that axis. Now it will come to the position of 7th maxima. 7th maxima is here, it will come. We have to calculate the thickness of this slab. So what is the shift produced? The shift produced should be equal to y, which is equal to 7 lambda capital D by D. What is the shift produced by the slab? Mu minus 1 T capital D by small d. So this thickness is equal to 7 lambda by mu minus 1. Substituting these values, we'll get these answers 6. 6 micrometer, we'll get it. Now you should know this formula, shift produced by the slab, mu minus 1 T capital D by small d. This question is based on laws of motion, moderate level. The question is, a force F equal 5 I cap plus 2 J cap is acting for 2 seconds on an object of mass 0.1 kg, which is initially at rest at origin. Find final position. Now what we should do now, first we'll calculate the acceleration. Acceleration equal to F by M, 5 I cap plus 2 J cap by mass 0.1. This will become 50 I cap plus 20 J cap. This is acceleration vector. Then using kinematics equation, S equal to half AT square. A bar 50 I cap plus 20 J cap. Time is how much? 2 square by 2. 100 I cap plus 40 J cap meter. This will be your key. Just based on the kinematics equation for 2 dimensions and from laws of motion chapter, acceleration equal to F bar by M. Combining both, we'll get this one. A simple definition based on all these are. A generator has a voltage rating of 10 volt and maximum power drop across generator at 0.58. What resistance should be connected in series with zener so that it can be operated safely by a battery of 25 volt? This question belongs to the semiconductor and will come under tough level. Now, what all we know? Zener diode voltage, we know it. How much? 10 volt. Then it's telling the maximum power drop across zener diode is 0.5 watt. So PZ equal to VZ by IZ. PZ equal to 0.5. This is 10 into IZ. So IZ equal to 0.5 by 10 will become 50 milliampere. What resistance should be connected in series with zener so that it can be operated safely by a battery? Okay, now this resistance load not given. Okay, this current will flow IZ. Source voltage how much? 25 volt. Now apply the KVL. Vs minus IZRS minus VZ equal to. Sir, why you removed load? Not given, is not mentioned in the question. Because the zener diode circuit, load will be there but not mentioned. So therefore the load resistance should not be considered. So this will be 25. This IZ will be 50 into 10 to the power of minus 3 RZ minus 10. 40 by 0 800 ohm. Some calculations. 25 minus 10. Power is almost 0.5 watt. No? IZ equal to 0.05. 50 milliampere. Okay, this is okay. Then 25 minus 10 will become 15. Okay, yeah, calculation mistake. 15. So total will be 300 ohm. Semiconductors. I think there's a second question they asked. Compulsory, please do revise those who are writing other shift. Okay, there's a question based on theory of gases, moderate level. Statement 1, two gases, hydrogen and oxygen, are having same average contingent, then they have same temperature. What is the expression for average translational contingent? 3 by 2 kT. K is the Boltzmann constant, either for monatomic, diatomic, whatever the type of gases. This will be same for all the type of gases, either irrespective of monatomic, diatomic. But RMS speed depends on what? 3 RT by M naught. Temperature same, but molecular mass of hydrogen, oxygen will be different, so their RMS speed will be different at a given temperature. Are same, so therefore there's a false, there's a true. So this will be true. Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. K means Boltzmann constant here. There's a question based on the moving charges and magnetism, moderate level. A solenoid of radius 2 cm with 125 turns is kept in a uniform man speed of 0.5 Tesla, carries a current of 1 ampere. The axis of solenoid makes an angle 30 degree with the field. The torque acting on the solenoid will be. So what is the formula for torque? M bar cross B bar. What is the angle between them? 30 degrees. Sine 30 degree. What is the dipole moment? Current into area, number of turns. Then what about area? And this will become 1 by 2. So this further torque will be, I is 1 ampere. Area of cross section pi r square 0.02 whole square. Number of turns 125 into 1 by 2. Solving all this will get the torque. This is a torque. Simple idea based torque due to magnetic torque acting on current loop. Based on that the problem is. This question is based on the capacitors, moderate level. For the given capacitor circuit, find the equivalent capacitance between A and B. You can see here clearly there's a conducting wire is present. Then I have one more conducting wire is present here. Okay, sorry, only one is there. We have to draw the equivalent circuit. So we'll do one thing. We'll call this as a P. This is Q. A and P are at same potential. Okay, let me write this is Q. From A to P, between A and Q, 1 microfarad. All these are capacitance C, will write it. C. Then again Q to P. Then P to B. 1 farad. Then P to Q, okay. Then Q to B. Two farad. We have to calculate effective capacitance between these points. How these two are? This will become 1 microfarad. This will write 2C. This will be C. These two are parallel. Effect will become 2C. 2C will be C. Everything will become 2C. That one C equal to 1 microfarad. Effective. These two are parallel. Effect will become 2C. And this 2C and 2C, this one, their series effect will become C. C and C again parallel will become 2C. So final will be 2C will be 2 microfarad. A simple series parallel. You have to redraw the circuit to analyze this one. This is a question based on mechanical properties of matter, elasticity constant, moderate level. Two rods and two blocks are connected in action. Find the ratio of extensions in the rod. First we'll calculate the tension. Here the tension T2 2 mg. Here the tension T1, sorry, T2, and the weight mg. Here the tension T1. So T2 should balance 2 mg. Here T1 should balance T2 plus mg. 2 mg plus mg will be 3 mg. It's asking ratio of elongation. Find out ratio of extension in the rods. Delta L1 by delta L2. This will become T1, length is L, area of cross section AY. Tension, the second string is T2, length is L, length is L by 2. Area of cross section A, n small is 2y. So this will become T1 for T1 by T2. T1 by T2 will be 3 by 2 from here. Will become 6. 6:1. The question is based on electrostatics, is a tough level. A dipole is kept in electric field E1 bar equal to E0 I cap. It oscillates with some frequency. I will directly take the electric field. This electric field vector is present. Okay, fine now. In this, a dipole is kept. It will oscillate like this. Let dipole moment P. And this electric field is E0. E0 I cap, no? Then this angle theta. Torque equal to how much? Torque will be PE sine theta, P0 sine theta. Theta very small, so this will become I0 alpha. Then omega equal to I0 by PE0. Okay, there's a one frequency here. Keep it here. Now next, what we do, we superimpose this one. E1 and E2. What is the net field will be? The net field given by E1 bar plus E2 bar. E1 bar plus E2 bar will become E naught I cap to E naught J cap to E naught K cap. Then again the E naught in place of E naught only, the magnitude of this will calculate. E naught square three E naught. What the new angular frequency will be? Moment of inertia will be same. This will become P3 E naught. So this will become omega by root 3. Root 3 will be moment of inertia. Okay, this omega will be, this P naught. Here some correction is there. Comparing standard equation, P naught by I naught. Three P naught by I naught. So comparing with this, we'll get root 3 omega. Find the percentage change delta omega equal to omega dash minus omega. So this should become equal to root 3 minus 1 into omega, 0.73 into 100, we'll get it 73%. A little bit good question. Based on oscillations of dipole in an electrostatic field, there's a background concept is needed. Directly I'm writing this equation. There's a torque acting on dipole kept in electric field. Then from there comparing with angular SHM, we'll get this one. This is now modified here. There's a question based on units and dimensions, will come under category of tough level. Now the given quantities account to their dimension. Work function will have the dimensions of energy. First dimensions of energy will calculate. Half mv square, I'll take it. So then this will become m L square T minus 2. This will be the dimensions of energy. Then work function is remember the energy only. So the dimensions of work function will be m L square T minus 2. A will be S. So the dimensions of work function energy will be same. Planck's constant will define E equal to HF. So H equal to E by F. And dimensions of energy will be m L square T minus 2. Frequency will be 1 by T. Frequency will be 1 by T. So this will become m L square T minus 1. And this will be the dimensions of H. Then stopping potential. Stopping potential means again charge into stopping potential. Should have the dimensions of that of energy. So stopping potential equal to energy by charge. Energy dimensions, okay, first we'll adjust this one. Charge, we can write it as current into time. Dimensions of energy will be m L square T minus 2. Dimensions of current will be ampere. This is T. So this will become m L square T minus 3 A minus 1. Dimensions of frequency will be 1 by T. I think we are having no. So this will become third option will come. Now this question is based on the atoms and it's very tough. Based on the Rutherford alpha scattering. Why does only few alpha particles rebound from the gold nucleus in Rutherford experiment? First statement, size of gold nucleus is very less than gold atom. I think internal it's correct, no? No, S1 is correct. This is correct, we'll take it. Impact magnitude of alpha particles is very less. In fact, this is also correct statement. Nuclear charge of helium-2 particle is very less as compared to the gold, but this is not the reason why few will rebound. Very few alpha particles undergo head-on collision. Most of them they'll pass through it because of very small nucleus size. This is also correct. Third statement is not explanation for this. Why does few alpha particles rebound? This statement is correct, but it's not correct explanation for this given question. That's why we are not picking up this. Okay, there's a question based on thermal properties of matter. Tough category. A rod of length L is heated from temperature T1 to T2. Let T2 minus T1 is delta T and the expansion of the rod delta L1. The rod is further heated from T2 to T3 such that T1 plus T3 equal to T2. Find the expansion of the rod delta L2. So first initially let the delta L1 be elongation L alpha. Initial length of the rod is L. Temperature changes from T1 to T2. So delta L1 equal to L alpha delta T. Okay, fine. This one. Then when the length of the rod is L plus delta L1, then we'll rise the temperature from T2 to T3. Then the elongation will be initial length L plus delta L1, 1 plus alpha T3. Now we'll expand this one. This will be L. What is the delta L1? L alpha delta T. This we have substituted. Then 1 plus T3 value will substitute here. T3 is how much? T3 is given. T3 is equal to 2T2 minus T1. Then solving this we'll get T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1 should be equal to delta T here. Then expanding we'll get delta L2 equal to this much. Then squaring this 1 plus alpha square delta T square 1 plus 2 alpha delta T. Alpha very small, so this will be negligible. This will be your final answer. Okay, requesting all kids, like the problems are simple, theory based. You should know the theory background properly, then the formulas, then comes some application. Application problems are only 3 or 4 are there. Remaining all are formula based. So revise all the theory. You should remember all the concepts properly. Then comes formula. Then comes problem solving. Problem solving anyway manageable. Only 4 questions will be application. 20 questions as it is what you studied and what you remember. So don't get scared. Please believe in hard work. What all you studied, that only will help you in exam. And what you remember, that will help you in exam. Fine. So everyone please do revise concepts and revise formulas. And that's the best thing what you can help to yourself in exam. Requesting everyone to please do share, comment and like our channel. And we have memberships also. Please do support. We are going to introduce the simulations in almost all topics. Gradually, almost the total syllabus simulations will be introduced here. Thank you everyone for great support. All the best for all the kids who are writing the coming shifts. We'll end up the class.